Hello, I'm Sarah Jefford and I'm a family creation lawyer in Australia. Today I'm going to talk to you about what it takes to qualify to do surrogacy in Australia. This is one of the first questions that people ask. Often this comes from somebody that has experienced pregnancy loss or infertility themselves, or perhaps pregnancy is risky to them and makes them very unwell or risks their life. There are only two reasons that you can do surrogacy in Australia, but they actually encapsulate a whole bunch of other reasons. One reason to do surrogacy in Australia is a medical reason, and the other is what is often referred to as a social reason. The term social infertility refers to the fact that medically you might be fertile, but your relationship status is such that you cannot conceive a baby. So that is either that you're a single man or you might be a same-sex male couple. So that's a social reason to do surrogacy. There are many medical reasons why you might be able to do surrogacy if you are, in fact, somebody with a uterus. The main thing to remember here is that often a decision about whether or not you are medically infertile and need to do surrogacy is a discussion that you need to have with a medical specialist. If you have a uterus or your partner has a uterus, then a medical specialist needs to decide that for whatever reason, you cannot or should not be using that uterus to make a baby. So surrogacy is appropriate where someone cannot conceive or carry a child, or to do so would be risky for them or for the baby. So for many people, that can be a history of cancer or recurrent pregnancy loss or failed IVF treatment. It can also be for a whole bunch of other medical reasons, for example, a heart condition or a medical condition that would be exacerbated by pregnancy or birth. And of course, some women turn to surrogacy because they've had a hysterectomy or they might have been born without a uterus. The first step for surrogacy, if you or your partner has a uterus, is to speak to your medical specialist about whether they think surrogacy is the option for you. Across Australia, most people only need a medical or social reason for surrogacy. In Western Australia, as it stands at the beginning of 2022, when I'm making this recording, only heterosexual couples or single women can do surrogacy in Western Australia with a medical reason. So same-sex male couples and single men still cannot do surrogacy in Western Australia yet. We are hoping that will change really soon, but they've kind of been promising to change that for a while, so fingers crossed. If you're not too sure if you have a condition that means that you should be doing surrogacy, have a chat with your doctor. If you have a specialist, they would be the person that would be helping you make that decision. If you have any questions, you are welcome to contact me. You can find me on the website or by emailing sarah@sarahjefford.com. There's also lots of information on the website. And also, if you listen to the Surrogacy podcast, you'll hear from other people who have done surrogacy, either for a medical reason or because they're a gay couple or because they're a single person.